This is going to be very short because I am editing. I am working on my manuscript. And I'm also, this is going to be off the cuff because like I really don't have any kind of point or topic to discuss. I am really tired today though, which is usually information that I don't disclose because one, everybody is tired all the time. Like everybody is tired. Nobody is ever fully rested is basically the conclusion I've come across talking to, everybody I've ever talked to in my entire existence. Everybody always complains about being tired. It's an evergreen topic. It's a topic that never goes. It's translatable to, or transferable to everybody. So that's a radio term, by the way, a talk radio term, an evergreen topic. Like for instance, if you mention like politics, or if you mention like abortion, like even on a talk radio station that's mostly like comedy, you'll get callers who call in and spout their venomous rhetoric about those topics because they're evergreen topics. A host can bring up those topics and then basically fill a time slot. Like if he has this show, like he's missing a certain segment or he needs to put something in there, he'll just throw something out like, oh, the legalization of marijuana or pit bulls, and he'll basically say those basically to get callers to call in and like give their opinion. It's basically just time filler. That's all it is. It's very funny how like as soon as you're exposed to the inner workings of anything, how very systematic it all appears. So anyhow, but that's what I'm doing right now, listening to music on a very, very low volume, and my phone is also the sound is on mute, because like I find that when I'm editing I need to read aloud because I read the words aloud. Here, Bobo released the fence, unlocked his fingers, and rested atop his knuckles again. He floated away, saying with his back turned, "We are the ones that measure ourselves, my boy, not the rest of the world." See, I would read that aloud, and by me reading that aloud, I can tell that there are certain things I need to change in there. Like, instead of Bobo released the fence, unlocked his fingers, there's a comma in between released the fence and unlocked his fingers. I'll write Bobo unlocked his fingers and released the fence, resting atop his knuckles. So you cut out a couple words. The easiest way to figure out if a manuscript is reading well is to read it aloud, because you kind of get like a natural rhythm for the way the sentences come out. Because like, reading aloud is pretty much the same as reading in your head. So, yeah. So that was random. Had no real overarching point to any of it, but that's what I'm doing right now. So I figured you do those kind of videos all the time, so here's mine.